This is going to be the water heater, garage door opener, lawn sprinkler video. This is the water heater. It's electric. Okay, this water heater is manufactured in 2015. It's 7 years old. It's 50 gallons. Water heaters last about 10. We do not have an expansion tank. Wasn't required when this home was built, and the water pressure is only 65 psi. So we got that. Alright, there's the bonding for the electrical back way up in there. This piping is nice and insulated. That's a good thing. The temperature pressure relief valve should have been insulated. Should have been insulated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Has more than 5 bins. More than 5 bins. It does have a care and use manual. Even though this is electric, okay, it doesn't have to, because this is electric, because the electric service panel is over there, this does not have to have an electric service disconnect. This grounding wire right here, okay, grounding bolt, it should be on the other side so we can actually see that the wire is attached to it. We do not know that this tank is actually bonded. We're going by faith. Also, that's called a union. On the temperature pressure relief valve, you're not supposed to have threaded fittings. Now, I know nobody's going to unscrew that and plug it up, but that's what it's for. So, and it should be elevated a minimum 16 inches of the lowest part of the garage floor, even though it's electric, but there's an electric switch inside of there, so the water heater should have been elevated. And this is the safety pan drain line, and it goes over there to that corner of the garage, but it doesn't go outside. It doesn't go outside. So what did we learn? We learned that we cannot determine that it's bonded. We learned that the TMP is not insulated. The TMP has more than 5 bins. We learned that the TMP drain line is threaded, has a threaded fitting on it. We learned that the water heater is not elevated a minimum of 16 inches. And we learned that the TMP, the safety pan drain line, discharges inside of the garage. That's what we learned. This is the garage door opener. Okay, well, this is the garage overhead door. That panel's bent, that panel's bent, that panel's bent. 1, 2, and 3. So the control switch is closer to the ground than 5 feet. It shouldn't be this close to keep little hands from coming up, and it should have a warning notice posted on it. That's what it should have. Okay, it should be GFCI protected, but they weren't when this home was built. We get that. The optic sensors are closer to the floor than 6 inches. That's a good thing. We should have pinch, spring tension warning notices on each of the corners of the first panel. We do not have those. We do have this warning notice right here. We should have one by the switch. We do have one on the door. We're supposed to have one on the door. This is the manual door lock. It's not been decommissioned. It's not been decommissioned, so you can close this door and lock it and forget about it and push the button or your remote or the keypad. Come on over. The combination is, and then the door gets all bent. So it's supposed to have that to prevent that from happening. What else have we got here? There we go. Ah, insulated staples. Okay, that's a good thing. And we're going to do the test. This is the way I do it. Courtesy light work. That's the way I do it. I do not do a block test. I said that in my inspection agreement. My motto is do no harm. Do no harm. I have instructions in the report on how you could do a block test. And that's a good thing to get the spring tension adjusted the way that you want it. So what did we learn? We learned that the switch is too low, and we learned that it doesn't have a warning notice. We learned that we do not have spring pinch warning notices, tension notices. We learned that it's not GFCI protected. It does have a handle right there. We also learned that we do not have a pull handle inside. You're supposed to have a pull handle inside of these doors. No pull handle. No GFCI. No spring tension stickers. No warning sticker. The button is too low. Lawn sprinkler system, I had to give up after station 2. Zone 2. Had to give up because it won't turn itself off. It won't turn itself off. I couldn't advance this state to zone 3. 1 and 2 are in the front yard of the house. I do not know how the back half operates. I had to go out and turn it off at the check valve.